Revelation 5068. From the 21st of February 1951. Practicing love, the only task on earth. There is only one path to me which you must take, otherwise my kingdom will remain closed to you, otherwise the path will lead into the abyss. It is the path of love which absolutely must be taken because it is the only path that leads to me. To walk the path of love means to accomplish a change of nature in oneself, because at the beginning of the embodiment as a human being self-love predominates, which he must discard if the right love is to come to fruition in him, which characterizes him as a divine creature. It is unselfish neighborly love which accomplishes this change of nature in you and which therefore must always and constantly be practiced if you want to come close to me and be accepted into my kingdom, where highest bliss is your lot. Thus the task given to you for the time of your earthly change is to practice love, to always be unselfishly active in love, to give, to help, and thus to constantly awaken reciprocal love. I have not given you another task, for if you fulfill it you will do everything that is necessary to pass the last test of will on earth, for anyone who practices love strives towards me myself, who is eternal love. Only through love will you re-establish the connection with me which was your original fate. Only through love will you become again what you were from the start, divine beings in full possession of strength and light. Love for your neighbor certainly requires a certain amount of self-conquest, because the human being has to sacrifice what he owns, because he has to detach himself from what he himself holds dear in order to give it to his neighbor who is in need. Yet he gains 1,000 times more than he gives, for with every work of love he comes closer to me myself. With every work of love he reduces the distance from me, and with every work of love he receives light and strength himself, the emanation of my eternal love. He gives earthly things and receives spiritual things in return until his gained wealth enables him to distribute spiritual things himself, and he now already works for me as my servant, which always first requires profound love for me and his neighbor. Without love you cannot become blessed, but you all carry the spark of love in your heart, and it can very quickly flare up into a bright flame. Then it takes hold of everything and constantly gives the flame new nourishment so that it shines brightly, and the path to me is now visible to everyone. Practice love, divest yourselves of what your fellow human being lacks and consider him to the best of your ability. Then the awareness of my presence will also awaken in you, and then you will have exchanged something delicious for what you gave away. Your love has attracted me myself, and the love within you now allows for a union which was not possible before. Love establishes the union with eternal love, which always results in supreme bliss. Amen.